week. I usually don't plan out my daily drops, but I got so much shit to say. Like, we is talking up in here this week. So yesterday I didn't do a daily drop, but I did do an Ask Me Anything post, and only 3 people asked me questions. I was really surprised. So I think I'm gonna start doing that. Anytime I can't come through and do the drop, I'm gonna, you know, drop that for you guys to be able to ask me questions. Whatever you want, you know, I'll make sure I do that. And then after a certain couple hours, I'll turn off the comment. Okay, so today I want to talk about this "do you think" mentality. So I was having a conversation. I was reading something, and then I had a conversation with one of my friends, and I was talking about like how I used to vet my one-on-one clients or whatever. So a lot of stuff is changing for me. I feel like this thing keeps twisting or something. Like, what the hell is going on? I want y'all to see my whole face. Hello, my whole face. So the thing, it is turning, y'all. Why are you acting like this? Why are you acting like this? Am I doing it wrong? Okay. So I know I always talk about vetting your clients, right? Making sure that they align with you, making sure it's somebody you want to work with, making sure you're not just taking them on for the sake of taking them on because you need the Skrilla, you need to make the coins, or whatever the case may be. But it's a couple other things that are real important that I have been noticing. You guys know that I really do like to meet you where you are, right? I realize that everybody is not dropping tens of thousands of dollars on coaching or systems and programs and things like that. And honestly, I don't believe it's necessary in order to get your business up and running. I think there's levels to this shit, okay? And this is speaking from somebody like me who has invested everything from $17 to $10,000, okay? So I am not new to this. I don't ask you guys to invest anything that I have never done myself, okay? So, but I also feel like that's not necessary for every situation. So I've evaluated a few things. I'm changing a few things up. I'm going to talk about that in a second, but let me get to this "do you think" mentality. So one of the things that I have started to do when I bring on somebody, rather it's for a Bully Biz intensive session or if it's for a one-on-one session, like a full-blown, we're going to be one-on-one clients. You know, I'm gonna take you under and I'm gonna become your movement. When I work with somebody as a one-on-one VIP client, I become their movement. I'm watching their every move. I want to take them step by step. I want to tell you, do this first, do this second, you know, and then check in on you and make sure you fucking did it and comment and tweak it and I want to give you motherfucking best friend Ritz-Carlton fucking, you know, Emirates type of customer service and support, right? Because you've entrusted me to help you with your business. You know, you're paying top dollar. I'm going to give you top dollar service, right? So, but the thing about it is, and they kind of weigh themselves out. If we get on the phone for a discovery call or for just, you know, to see if we're compatible with another, or if I can even help you with what you're trying to accomplish, I need to ask you some certain questions because you got to be in a certain mindset to make this work, okay? Entrepreneurship is not fucking easy. And for any of you who have been doing it for some amount of time, you already know this. Especially for people who have, you know, gone full blown into their business. They're not working a 9-to-5. You understand that one month you might make $11,000 and another month you might owe $300. Okay? You understand that there are the highs and lows if you don't have a system in place that's going to consistently bring you in referrals and new customers, right? But before you ever get to that point, you have to know who you are, what you stand for, and believe you can make this shit work with the proper system in place. And if you have asked me what I think, okay, what I think 17 times in a 30-minute conversation, we're not a good fit, okay? Because you're worried about every fucking thing outside of what you can do to make your business work, all right? Now, I understand that there are some external factors that matter, right? Is there a market for this? Which it pretty much is a market for every fucking thing. Ever since the internet came, you can literally market purple dog treats and somebody will buy that shit, okay? So, making sure that somebody wants what you have, right? And getting clear on what you stand for. Now, I am speaking specifically from a social change perspective because that is what I do. I help people create a social change business, creating a business model around doing good in their industry, their society, their community, making positive changes, okay? That is what I have benchmarked my business on, okay? So, or the benchmark of my business. So, when I say, as long as you know what you stand for and you trust with every fiber in your body that people need to hear what you have to say, they need your service, and you come to me because you're just not sure how to monetize this, how to make this a profitable business model, how to turn this into something that you can live off of, do good while doing good. If that's the only thing that you're coming to me for, then we're good. But if you're worried about what people are going to think, do you think anybody will pay me? Do you think people will be offended? Do you think that my mom will support me? Do you think that my friends and family are going to care? Do you think that this is a good idea? Do you think this is a good mission? Any of that shit, I can't fucking help you. Who gives a fuck who's offended? Who gives a fuck who supports you? Who gives a fuck what I think about your mission? It's yours and yours only. I didn't gift you with that. The universe gifted you with that. God gifted you with that. Goddess, whatever you call your, greater being, gifted you with that. Not me. And everything you need to carry out your mission is inside of you. All right? And when I help you create systems and strategies and ideas and challenges and a business model that goes around the mission that you are meant to carry, it is up to you to carry it out. If I give you resources and you're still sitting here like, well, do you think anybody is going to care? And and I don't know. And you never fucking do the shit I tell you to do. How in the fuck are you going to build anything? I can't make you do shit and I can't make you believe in your mission. So, if you're asking me, do you think? You're asking your friends, do you think? And I came up with this new program. Do you think it's good? Blah, 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 blah. I have given you the tools and the resources to vet every single idea with your tribe. I've given you everything to do to vet the idea with your tribe. If you haven't fucking implemented it and executed it, that is on you. And it ain't shit I can do or any amount of money you can pay me or pay anyone else to make it happen. I am not a consultant that does it for you. I am a coach that does it with you. We build the movement together. So the do you think mentality is for wantrapreneurs. People who are really going to execute their vision and their mission and carry it out and build a legacy for themselves and create generational wealth for their nieces and nephews and kids and blah, 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 blah. And are going to save the fucking kids in Ghana and all of that shit. People who are truly going to do that, they're going to fucking do it with or without me. They're going to find another way to do it if I wasn't the person for them. They are going to figure it out. They are going to execute. It's not about can I do it? It's when I do it. And that is a totally different mindset. It's when I do it. It's when I figure out the right path. It's after I get knocked down, when I get back up. If I got to take another route, when I get on that new path and when I get around this obstacle, when I get over this challenge. Not if. It's not if. It's when. I don't give a fuck what you think about what I'm doing because I know that I am going to carry it out. And I got this whole week, the rest of this whole week is about to be litty as fuck. Because, as a matter of fact, I'm doing 2 drops tonight. The only reason I'm doing 2 is because when I get off of this one, the other thing I want to talk about is a separate issue, and I don't want to put them on the same one because y'all know I upload them to the daily drop, every daily drop ever. But, like real talk, if you are sitting there not taking action in your business, if you are sitting there not doing the things that's going to bring you money, if you are sitting there not doing the things that's going to bring you brand awareness and place you as the expert, the guru, the know-it-all, the whatever in your industry because you're worried about, do you think this is going to work? You're sitting here wondering, is this, who fucking do it and see if it works, and if it doesn't, do something else. You got to be determined. You got to be determined. And so if you come to me in a consultation call or discovery call and everything you asking me is do you think, I don't want to fucking work with you because you're going to drive me crazy. My job is not to get you to believe in you. You got to believe in you before I believe in you. I can have a conversation with most of y'all, the ones who this applies to, and I already fucking know you're not going to make it. I can guarantee a year from now, you're not going to still be here doing this. You might be still trying to do some type of business, probably something different. Because what you're thinking is that if this business doesn't work out, it's the business's idea's fault, not you. But you're fucking wrong. It's you. If it didn't work out, that's your fault. Now, sometimes there are situations where a company tanks, something happens, or whatever, but you don't apply to that category. You don't fit in that category because those people actually executed some shit. All right? And even a lot of those people who do those startups, like crowdfunding and things like that, using crowdfunding to get off the ground, when it don't get off the ground, they find another way to make it work. People who are determined get shit done. There's no other way to say it. What the fuck is this in my house? What is this? It's a gnat or something. People figure out a way to get shit done. Rather they Jimmy rig that motherfucker, they gotta figure out how to get the money to pay for that shit. They invent it themselves. They rally the efforts and support of other people. They get shit done. You know how many people looked at me motherfucking crazy when I quit my job to do what I'm doing right now? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. A year ago, I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it 14 months later or 15 months later. I knew that I was going to be still standing here. I didn't have a fucking clue how I was going to be still standing here. I just knew that I had the fire in me. I got the determination in me that I'm going to get it fucking done. And you can't fucking tell me otherwise. If I had to get a job for a certain amount of months to facilitate and support myself so that I could continue to live out my dream and care about mission and impact the brown girls in business that I want to reach, I would have fucking done that. It's not about what you think. I don't give a fuck if you thought it was something strange because I got a job to facilitate what I'm doing until I get where I need to be. This shit is a process. And you're going to get knocked down. You're not going to get it right on the first go. And people are going to look at you sideways. Who cares? Are you doing it for them or are you doing it for you? Are you doing it for them or are you doing it for the people that you're supposed to be helping, the people you're supposed to be impacting? Like, real talk. You started a business most likely because you overcame that obstacle yourself and now you feel like you could tell other people how to accomplish that same thing. Or it just makes you really fucking happy. Either way, it has nothing to do with the peanut gallery. It has nothing to do with me. Even as your coach, even as the bullshit bully, as the ringleader, it has nothing to do with me. I might think your idea is fucking stupid. Who gives a fuck? It's a lot of stuff that I don't really feel like is cool that I don't want to do. It has nothing to do with your success. And until you get that tough skin, until you grow that, you are going nowhere. Nowhere. It's plenty of days I scroll up my timeline and I see other people who have a similar message to me. They might not necessarily be talking about brown girls, but they have a similar message. They're telling people to live their dreams. They're telling people to live their badass life. They're telling people to step out here and carry out what has been set upon your heart. But I'm not going to get distracted and say, oh, well, so many people already telling them that. Do I think I can make it? Fuck yes, I can make it. Fuck yes, because it ain't up to them. It's up to me. And it's up to you. If you are asking yourself or asking your friends all the time, do you think this? Do you think that? Do you think this? You need to check yourself. If you got to get approval and validation for every fucking move you make, you ain't cut out for this shit. And until you get over that, you're never going to be cut out for it. Here's the truth of the matter. Everybody can't be a fucking entrepreneur. Everybody can't be a gifted singer. Everybody can't be a gifted athlete or a specific sport. That's the truth. You got to be willing to go above and beyond and do more than everybody else. You got to be willing to fall down more. You got to be willing to get scraped up more. You got to be willing to get told no more. You got to be willing to wipe your motherfucking tears and be like, hey, you know what? My shit bruised, my shit hurt, but I'm going to still do it anyway. You know how many motherfucking times I wanted to give up? That I thought about giving up? That I knew people was looking at me like, yo, she ain't gonna never get this shit. Like, I know my mama was looking at me like, yo, her ass always broke. She never got no money. She quit that good ass job to do this shit. That shit hurts. That shit hurt my feelings. But you gotta keep it moving. Or else I ain't gonna get here. And I'm not gonna get to the next level, and the next level, and the next level. That shit, y'all, I gotta be honest with y'all. That shit burns me up. When y'all hit me in the group and be like, I was thinking about doing this. and I was going to do this thing, and I was going to do it, and I want to know what you was going to think. But I already fucking told you 5 times to do it. So just do it. See what you get. Just do it. I gave you the keys to the city. I told you exactly how to execute whatever the fucking thing is you telling me, and you still asking me the same question 5 times about, well, what do you think about it? You want me to title and name this shit for you too? I mean, really? How you gonna know if you don't just step out there and do some shit? Fuck what I think. Fuck what anybody think. You can't be a member of the Traphouse and ride with me every motherfucking day and you still give 100,000 fucks about all 526 people in this group. Yes, be courteous. Yes, support one another. But if we don't agree with something that you're doing, you know, asking for feedback is totally different than asking for approval, you guys. Can you at least try to do some shit first before you be like, what do you guys think? You know, do it first and then say, hey, I did this. Like, come back with some feedback. Give us some meat. Give us something to sink our teeth into to give you some tweaks. Do that do you think shit. I'm telling you, you're not going to get far. One of the main characteristics of being yourself, not even an entrepreneur, but just being a person who is yourself and just do what you do, is to be a decisive person. I have never seen so many indecisive motherfuckers in all my life. And I ain't talking about in this group. I'm talking about all over the internet. All these people. I used to be in so many groups, you know, for different situations. Like, you guys, I was thinking about doing this. What are your thoughts on this? I was thinking about putting out this book. What are your thoughts on that? Doing this group. Shut the fuck up. Just do something. Just do anything. Anything. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. All right. That's it. I challenge y'all to do something without asking for somebody's opinion. That's what I challenge you to do today, the rest of the week. Do something without asking for somebody's opinion and then talk about that you already did it. Right? I challenge you to do something and say, look, guys, this is what I did. What do you think? Not, I'm going to do it. Do you think this will work? I challenge you to do something. And then come and tell us that you did it. I'm telling you, it's going to change your fucking life. It is going to change your life to make a decision without rallying up the troops to push you along and encourage you and be your cheerleader. It's going to change your life to make your decision on your own. That's right, Jessica. Entrepreneurs have to be decisive. It is what it is. I can't be trying to build a whole motherfucking business and I'm asking all of y'all opinions about shit. That can't happen. It can't. Like, I'm restructuring my whole way of doing business. Like, I mean, yes, I'm still have my group programs, just I still have the membership. But the way I work with one-on-one people, my bully badass intensives, which is a situation where, you know, you work with me for a couple of hours and we get your shit straight. Like, I'm restructuring that. And that's my decision. I don't really give a fuck what people think about it. Either you want to work with me or you don't. And it's okay. I'm not offended. Everybody ain't for everybody. I tell y'all that all the time. We get so butthurt because somebody didn't like our post or comment or didn't buy with us or purchase our service. Like it's okay. It's opinions and preferences and all kind of shit that plays into these factors. It's not your job to read the mind of that person. It's your job to walk in line with what you've been set here to do. It's your job to make those decisions, to show up fully you every fucking day. And whatever them other people do is not your problem. Fuck their opinions and their choices and all of that, because it ain't your problem. You have nothing to do with it. You ain't got a dog in that fight. You don't know what the elements were, what the circumstances were. You don't know what the variables were. And if you spend your time focusing on that shit, you ain't getting nowhere. You're going to be a scared little bee, shaking in your boots and pissing your motherfucking pants, wondering why you ain't got no money. You ain't got no money, and you ain't got no clients, and you ain't got no business because you still wondering what the fuck everybody else thinks. That's why you're struggling. And you know how I know this? Because I can tell you that I can attest to the fact that I was even worrying my damn self. I didn't want to let my crew down. I didn't want to let my squad down. So some choices I made based on their feelings. And while I'm always going to be worried about what y'all, you know, or do y'all feel welcome and supported, I don't give a fuck if you don't like the way I handle something that pertains to me, the way I run my life and my livelihood. You feel me? So that's all I got for the daily drop. I challenge you guys to fucking do something. That doesn't require the approval of somebody else. Not your mama, not your husband, not your biz bestie, not your motherfucking, not the Traphouse, not any of the other 1,000 motherfucking groups you in. None of that shit. And especially if you're one of my students. I give y'all the keys to the city. I map that shit out. I always answer the questions. You know what to do. You know what to do to create an offer, to get a client, to repeat that shit, to figure out if it's something that they want. You fucking know how to do it. And I challenge you to do that. All right? I'm actually going to hop off of here, but I'm coming right back on for a second drop. I just didn't want to mix the two because you guys know I load these up to bit.ly/every daily drop ever. So I'm going to hop off. I'm going to get back on. If you guys care to hear the next drop, look out for me in just about 2 or 3 minutes. All right? I'm out. Peace.